You'll be emphasizing your knees coming up to 90 degrees, elbows ear to ear as you drive through. Emphasize not going too fast here. As your heels coming to your butt, again, ear to ear, working the proper running mechanics. Emphasize your knee driving up into the air, exploding out, and driving your arms 90 degrees. Emphasize driving your knees out, trying to gain as much distance as far as possible. Really emphasize your knee driving over, opening your hips up as you swivel your torso to loosen up your lower back. Lastly, you will finish your exercises with a quick 60 feet jog. Your feet and your shoulders come up together, touch, and do not let them come down for all recommended reps on your work. Maintain a push-up position, and as you're doing this, you're going to be driving your legs left to right. Emphasize your back leg coming up and meeting your hand as you work your obliques. Go up, she's going out, complete push-up, and up. As you notice, she's going to be maintaining her level plank back. She's not letting her hips drop down into her, and she is again working her legs to help her explode up. Such that your legs will be reaching 90 degrees. You can have your hands on your hips or down by your side. So notice that she is taking her time. She is driving through, emphasizing that her knees are reaching 90 degrees. You're going to be maintaining a level position with your hips right underneath your shoulders. As Jules will demonstrate, she's going low, down to a 90 degrees, all the way, just open up her hips and activate her leg muscles. Mm-hmm. As you notice, she's going to be starting on her belly in a T position. She'll rotate her hips side to side, allowing her hips and the lower back to relax. Notice she is opening her hips all the way as her foot reaches her hands. If your hands cannot reach your foot, that is all right. Reach as high up as you can. You'll be raising your hips, keeping your body at a 90 degree. You're only holding for a couple seconds. Raise one leg, either of your desire. As she descends down, she will continue to keep her arms close to her. As you notice, she's maintaining balance. This is a slow, controlled movement as she holds it for the indicated time. Keep your feet on the ground, heels touching. Adjust your legs if you need to. Your arms will start at your shoulders, thumb facing in. As you slowly raise your arms up, you're going to explode up and slowly descend. As you can see, she is slow and controlled while she's doing this exercise. Similar to traditional planks, you're going to be maintaining a level position with your hips right underneath your shoulders. As you can see, she's going to be maintaining her hips level. She's not going to let her hips coming up high in the air while she's activating her core. You may find a machine at your school that looks like this, or one with a rolling. You're going to emphasize squeezing your shoulders all the way back as you pull the handles into your chest. Do not allow your shoulders to roll forward, as that will be defeating the purpose of the exercise. Find a chair that is adjustable so you can be sitting at an 80-degree angle, if not straight up. You're going to have the dumbbells up at your shoulders, thumbs facing into you, and you're going to press up. You're going to be slow to descend and then explode up. Next will be the suitcase crunches. You're going to maintain 6 feet off the ground, and you're going to be driving your shoulders and knees into one another. You're going to be casually walking about 20 seconds continuously. This exercise is for your lower forearms, so you're going to emphasize your wrists curling up and underneath you as you casually walk around. For tricep dips, you can find a bench or a box that will suit you. You'll have your hands backwards, fingers facing forwards as you dip down to activate your triceps. Try to go down to a 90 degrees between your shoulder and your elbow, really squeezing your shoulders as you're pulling the bar down into your chest. A wide grip or a narrow grip. Depending on what muscles you are targeting will depend on your grip. Have your hips on the edge of the bench if you can. If not, do your best. You're going to pull the weight into your chest and flex your back backwards to activate your lower back and your glutes. You'll have a barbell put into a large Olympian plate. 15 to 20 is appropriate. Have a 5-pound Olympian plate on top. You can have your hands either way. You're going to slowly rotate the bar from left to right and explode up to center. Besides that, your legs will be reaching 90 degrees. You can have your hands on your hips or down by your side. Notice that she is taking her time. She is driving through, emphasizing that her knees are reaching 90 degrees. She will be standing on one foot, taking opposite hand, opposite leg. This will help strengthen and lengthen out your quadriceps and your hamstrings as you prepare for the day. As Jules will demonstrate, she's going low, down to 90 degrees, all the way to open up her hips and activate her leg muscles. While you're doing this, you can hold it in a plank position on your elbow and on your arm, depending on your difficulty. You're going to keep your hips up and raise your upper top leg slow and control with the recommended amounts. If that is too difficult, you can stay on your arm, maintain a nice 45-degree angle, and keep your leg in a nice controlled position as you continue your hip abductors. You're going to start with one leg on top of a hold surface. You're going to again be in a plank, either on your elbow or on your hand, and you're going to take your bottom leg and add it towards your body. Again, if this is too difficult for you, you can start with your hand on the ground, maintain that plank position, and drive your leg in towards your body. This will take a single dumbbell. Find a weight that is appropriate for you. Start with the weight underneath your chin. Have your heel of your hands tucked under the weight. You're going to squat down completely to a 90-degree angle and fully extend. Slow and control is key. Find a weight that will be appropriate for you. You're going to start with the weight down at your hips, a good athletic position. You're going to swing it back and explode it forward. You will have a pair of dumbbells that you feel comfortable with. You're going to find a box which allows your legs to reach a 90-degree angle. You do not want one that is too high, in which your leg is going to be over a 90-degree angle. Your feet and your shoulders come up together, touch, and do not let them come down for all recommended reps on your work. Start in athletic position, open up your hips, and land. It looks like this. Okay, open up, land, reset, athletic position, open up my hips, land, reset. For mountain climbers, you're going to maintain a push-up position. As she is doing this, she will be driving her knees up into her chest in an alternating formation. You'll take your lateral leg on the outside, cross it over in front. The leg closest to the box will cross behind. Slam. So you'll raise it over your head, slam the ball down into the ground, and use your entire body. As you're doing this, you're going to lift up onto your toes. Be careful the ball is not too bouncy, as Jules is showing. This one is very spring-loaded. Be careful of it bouncing back into your face. You're going to start your hips at a 45-degree angle, and you're going to have your heels in the ball and curl the ball back into you. Have your toe on the back of the box as you lower into a 90-degree angle. As you notice, she is going all the way down and maintaining a nice even descent. Explode out, and you're going to stick your landing. This is an explosive and controlled movement. With a 5 to 10 pound plate, the Olympian size plates are best. You will rotate your upper body to one side while your lower half rotates to the other side. This is a slow controlled movement. Make sure to pause when you reach back to center and readjust yourself. This landing. And go! And go! And go!